everybody, let's do some planning today. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be working with the Planner Babe line. So I've taken out a few of the accessories and I took out the planner. I wanted to show you the layout inside. It's very neutral with some rainbow stripes on the sides, on the inside. So I took out my coastal planner and I think it's very similar. So I'm going to be, since I can't really use this planner until 2020, I'm going to use the coastal planner. The font on the top is a little different. I actually prefer the font of the days of the week on the coastal. So there you go. I'm going to take out my pages and get to work. I'm going to leave the Planner Babe planner on the desk to keep me inspired, loving those colors. And I'm looking at this note sheet, thinking that I might want to use the discs on the side. I already cut it out to save some time and put them on the sides. So I'm checking to see if that looks good. I might be cutting out some more and I might do it from the bottom and the top. Not sure if I should do it from the bottom and the top or on the sides at this point. So I'm just moving things around. And I like this because I have so much paper. If I make a mistake, it's not a big deal, which is why I particularly like this technique. So after some reflection, I decide that I'm going to be using the discs on the top and the bottom and having them come out from the inside of the days. Sometimes I like to do the border on the bottom, but this time I'm going to be going from the inside. So I'm going to be fussy cutting around those discs and adhering them to the page. And here I am seeing how it's going to look. A little disclaimer here, this is not my idea. I've seen it before and I did this last week with the rainbow sheets on the sides and the insides, and I couldn't remember at the time where I got this inspiration from, but now I do remember it was Stellaire Designs that did this with the Miss Maker line. There were some note sheets with the washi tape on the sides and she cut it out and put it on the sides and I thought that was really cool. So I'm taking that idea. Thank you, Stellaire Designs. Isn't it great that we can all take inspiration from each other? I think that's why all our layouts are just keep getting better and better. Every time I go on Instagram, these layouts are just incredible. And I think it's because all of our creative minds just come together and we just keep thinking about new ways to plan and new ways to create. And it's just so amazing. Anyway, I'm in awe when I go online. Anyway, so Tuesday is election day. So I take a sticker, election day sticker, and I will be working the polls that day. So I will be out of commission from 5:30 in the morning until at least 10 o'clock at night, depending on how fast we can get the numbers in at the end of the day. So I want to block out that day, the entire day, and make it stand out a little bit. Looking at some stickers here, wondering how I'm going to make that day stand out. And then I decided to take a mild liner highlighter and I'm going to put a huge box or at least lines down the side to make it stand out. I need to make, when I see this layout, I need to see that day I'm out of commission and has to be like glaring, or I'm just going to forget and start scheduling things on that day, whether it be to-dos or phone calls or whatever. So I put those lines down, and then I like the purple, so I decided to add a couple more purple things. There's a journaling sticker, and let me add those journaling stickers from Planner Babe collection are to die for gorgeous. Just can't get enough of those. So I particularly like these sticky notes from the Planner Babe collection. So I'm taking this long one to cover this side. And here I'll be writing my to-dos or basic focus things to focus on. That would be things that don't need to be done on a particular day. And I'm pulling out things that are purple. I think I'm going to be going with a purple spread after all. And these planner stickers, sticky notes are so cute. I think I'm going to use these to remind me when to post on Instagram. I mean, not that I'm going to forget to post, but it will tell me on Wednesday I'll do the morning, or wherever I put that sticky note is when I'll post, so that I won't always post on the same day. I'll forget, did I post in the morning or did I post in the afternoon? So that way some things will be in the morning, some things will be in the afternoon, so they're not all on the same time. So I'm going to go around here and pick out a couple of things that I like. And I'm cutting around the edge of these sticky notes because the white border is a little too thick for me. So I'm just fussy cutting around it. So now I'm just putting one last planner. I'm just fussy cutting around the last one. And I'm looking at my calendar, my mini, which has all my to-dos for the week. And I'm realizing that I have a lot more meetings that I have to put in this week. It is a very busy week for me. It's going to be crazy. I don't know how I'm going to get everything done. So I'm putting that another meeting for Wednesday night. So Monday night I have a meeting. Tuesday I'm out of commission for the whole day because I'm working the election. Wednesday I have another meeting in the evening. Thursday I'm working, doing my after school club at school, which takes a lot of energy and time and prep. So I have to remind myself. So I'm going to put a little sticker right there. So I make sure I have all my materials ready to go, especially since Tuesday I'm not going to be able to do anything. So I have to get this done on Monday. So I want to see it. And I'm having trouble getting the sticker off. There we go. So I'm putting that on actually Sunday, because that's when I film all my Plan With Me's. That's to remind me. And for Thursday, I find another purple sticker that goes well right there. Make sure I'm ready for my after school club. And now I'm looking at election day. It doesn't seem to stand out so much. So I'm going to use my mod liners and just like block it out just to make it perfectly clear when I open it that I am not available. I don't even think we're allowed to have our phones. I mean, it's going to be a long day, guys. I love working the election. I think it's my civic duty to help, and it's wonderful to do, but it's a long day. Anyway, as I'm putting these lines on, I'm thinking, I'm wondering, I mean, it stands out. It's good for functionality, but for the layout itself, not the most appealing aesthetically. So I'm taking a step back and I'm thinking, I might have to take out the other mod liners and just do every day a different color. And I'm sorry about that camera. My head always hits the camera. I've got to find a new system. So I'm taking out the other mod liners and I end up doing Monday. And once I get started with these mod liners, I just can't stop. It's too fun to make the lines. And it's useful too. Like I write my to-dos on them, different notes for the day. Like if I'm on the phone and I just happen to have my planner open, I'll just write it in. I just love those lines. And I do like how it looks, so I'm going to continue. And I'm going to do a color scheme that kind of matches the Planner Babe. So I'm not going to use orange, I don't think. I'm going to try to keep it like pastelish and not too like rainbowish. But I'm going to take off that planner sticker for now and do the whole thing yellow for Wednesday. But then I have that issue. I'm noticing that even with the lines down the sides of the election day, it doesn't really stand out anymore. Oh, whatever, that's my loss. I'll just have to remember that. I mean, I know I'm working on Tuesday. So I'm wondering what color I should use for Thursday. I decide on green. And here I go. This layout is actually not turning at all like I had intended it to. And that often happens to me. I'll come in with an idea and sometimes it's way better than I thought. And sometimes it's not. And that's just the way it goes. I know that no one else cares but me, so I try not to get wrapped up in it. Like Christine, no one cares what your layout looks like except you. So stop obsessing. I don't know if everyone else obsesses, but I sure do. And now I'm going to use the blue. Now these kinds of layouts for me, of course I've done them before, and they are very functional. They work for me. I put my to-dos in there. And I know when I see the boxes that there are events. And I know I do have a lot to do on those days since I'm out of commission on Tuesday. The other days I'm going to have to cut the slack like for shopping and laundry and stuff like that and chores. I'm going to have more to do on the other days to make up for that whole day that I'm not going to be around. So it's good that I have a lot of space for to-dos. But I think I am very scared of white space, because I seem to do this all the time. It's funny because I don't mind white space on other people's spreads. I actually really love it. I like Blog Else, Natalie, who's also on the squad. She uses a lot of white space, and I love what she does. So I don't understand why I can't put white space on my own planner spreads. I should maybe challenge myself to do that more. But anyway, I'm chatting away. So I'm going to finish up on Sunday. It's going to be a bright yellow again. And it's not looking so bad. It's cute. It's just not what I wanted. I don't even know what I wanted. Anyway, I'm looking at the side, on the left-hand side, and I'm thinking something should go there. It's missing some sort of a quote. I love quotes. I love big quotes. So after, I'm just going to put a box on the bottom there for something I'm going to be focusing on. And I want to put a reminder there for that. But the side is looking blank for me. Well, I'm going to put back the planners, first of all, those little purple planners, to remind me when I'm going to post on Instagram. So I have my 3 days. I mean, I might post more, but at least I want to have at least 3 days of posting this week. And I'm looking on the side. I really want a quote there, but there's, you know what, about these Planner Babe books, there's not a lot of quotes. So I took out the Mega Brights pastel, and the colors just go perfectly with Planner Babe. And I know this book has some quotes. So I'm going to take out the sticky note, and I'm going to put in, I'm going to cover it up with some sticky back paper that I cut up to fit. And I did that because I don't want the lines showing through. Some of these quotes are clear, and I noticed that I had some pencil lines on this. So I'm just erasing those. And I'm going to look for some quotes. I like this Oh Happy Day sticker that I think I'm going to cut up. I'm going to cut it up and see how it looks there. Sometimes I do that. I cut up stickers so that I can move them around before I place them. I recommend that if you if you have commitment issues, that's the best thing to do. Is just cut up your stickers and see where they look best. Or you can do the wax paper technique that Allie does. According to Allie, she puts all her stickers on wax paper, and you can just see how everything looks on the page first and pull out all your stickers beforehand. And that's great. That's just not what I do, but it's great, a technique. A lot of people use it. So I like that planner sesh sticker on Sunday. So I put that down. And I love this Oh Happy Day. I think it might be just a little touch that this layout might need. The look is going to be different because it's unclear, but I think it's cute. So that about just wraps up my spread. I think it's done. I'm going to take a step back and look. Thank you so much for watching and for listening to my banter. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That'd be great. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to see more of my layouts, please follow me on Instagram. It's Twinkle Plans Her Day. So here's one final look at the finished product. And again, thank you so much for watching. Thanks.